Chapter 256 of Jujutsu Kaisen has leaked, and Yuji gets to shine in this week's chapter. Let's get into it. The chapter begins with a flashback to Gojo talking about Black Flash and how there's a misconception that with the 6 eyes he can use that at will, even though that is not true. Black Flash is completely random. As we've heard before, the sparks of Black Flash do not choose who to bless. Gojo also talks about Nanami, saying he has a larger record than him in terms of total times that Black Flash has been used, but Gojo's fights are shorter, so he's used it less. I think that goes really hard. Gege then notes that Yuji will surpass Gojo in amount of Black Flash's hit, which is just great to see. Miguel has a bad feeling about Sukuna gaining momentum, and Yuji ponders if Sukuna has gained his reverse curse technique back, kind of like Gojo after he hit 2 Black Flashes. And Choso realizes that they have extra support in Miguel and LaRue, and they should team up to take out Sukuna here and now. Yuji then tries to trap Sukuna with a railing. He's just going in here. He's pissed off. I get it. You want to trap him, beat him up. Choso hits him with a supernova, and Maki goes at Sukuna with her sword, and he catches it with his hand. When are we going to learn we cannot attack Sukuna with the sword? Kusakabe learned the hard way, and yeah, let's just stop doing that. Sukuna then hits Maki with another Black Flash, sending her flying away, and she notices that his slashes are starting to gain more strength back. He then blitzes Choso. As Choso tries to defend himself from the slashes, Sukuna appears right behind him and hits him with a 4th Black Flash. He is just spamming them at this point, and it's getting crazy. Choso's able to grab a hold of Sukuna's arm by making some blood armor, and Yuji comes in and just punches Sukuna in the face. That must have felt good. At this point, Choso says that Yuji's punches are actually dulling Sukuna's curse energy output and his control over Megumi's body as a whole. So basically, it does not matter at this point that Sukuna is hitting Black Flashes. As long as Yuji can keep up his assault and continue to punch Sukuna, our heroes are looking alright. At this point, Miguel wants to escape. I don't blame him. After seeing all these Black Flashes, I'd want to leave too. But LaRue mentions that they have to stick around because he still has something to do. At this point, Yuji is still fighting Sukuna, and he uses something that we've been speculating he has for a while, but I'm super happy to see him have, and that's blood manipulation. He uses piercing blood and points his hands kind of like Choso does and pierces Sukuna in the face with it. It's super awesome to see Yuji has this. We've kind of been saying this for a while, that people think he has it, and it kind of makes sense for him to have it since, Choso's his brother and all, but I think that this is a great addition, and it's super great to see Yuji get a power-up in some sort of way. Yuji then gets into the zone, and we get one of the coolest JJK panels ever, in my opinion, as the narrator states that Mahito could sense when Yuji was kind of in the zone and was about to unleash a Black Flash, and Sukuna senses the same thing, and Yuji is ready to throw this punch. It's noted that Yuji's consciousness is likely somewhere else, and the narrator doesn't really describe where it is. Just Yuji is not conscious basically and is letting these Black Flashes flow out. This is kind of what Nanami talked about in the flow state. You aren't thinking about your actions, you are just doing, and Yuji is absolutely in a flow state, and he is going at Sukuna. And this is just so awesome to see. I mean, we've been waiting so long for Yuji to kind of pop off against Sukuna like this, and we luckily get LaRue coming in, and his technique allows him to take control of someone's consciousness, so he kind of slows Sukuna down and freezes him, and you kind of see these hearts in Sukuna's eyes when LaRue is grabbing onto him. So super clutch for a character that we never really see much before this fight. Super clutch by him, and Yuji hits Sukuna with a Black Flash. Just so peak. So glad we got here. Hopefully this actually does some damage to Sukuna, but knowing the cycle of this fight that's going on, we'll never know what's truly going to happen with this. And after the Black Flash, the narrator says, by unlocking his true potential through Black Flash, amidst the scattering black sparks, Itadori Yuji awakens. And we get this awesome panel, and maybe this is Yuji's awakening, just like Gojo awakened against Toji. Maybe when he's pushed up against the wall, Yuji is really going to unlock his true potential. And what a way to do it. Hitting these Black Flashes, so hype. I cannot wait for this to be animated one day, but it looks so good. The panels are great. This chapter is really, really, really great, and I think it's really helping the community kind of get over the whole Sukuna trouncing everyone all the time. We're really getting back at him here. So with that, we have pretty much everything in chapter 256, and we are on a break next week, so we have some time to let this sit with us. But overall, I'd say this is a great chapter. It's great to see Yuji take a leap here, and I really hope he continues to in the next chapter, although I'm sure things will not be easy for him as JJK goes. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Of course, if you liked the chapter, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and take it easy, y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.